So even though February 14th is typically known as the day where we spread joy and love to each other on the St. Valentine's Day, WWE decided not to show us that love and response by not calling this show the St. Valentine's Day Massacre, but instead going for another old pay-per-view name with Vengeance Day. So, I don't know the logic either. However, let's put the weird name choice of this show to one side, as on this NXT TakeOver event, it seems as though we've got a lot of very interesting matches that I not only will be looking to watch live with each and every single one of you, but also look to predict today. Hey guys, my name is Dominic from GrappleNation, and today, like I just said, it's predictions time once again with NXT TakeOver Vengeance Day. And without further ado, let's get into it. Kicking us off, we've got the first of two Dusty Rhodes Classics Tag Team Finals, as we've got Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez taking on Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart. I actually think Moon and Blackheart are gonna win because the Dusty Rhodes Classic has a tendency to have teams that are not real teams join up together and win the whole tournament, okay? Like, think Pete Dunne and Matt Riddle in that sense, or Finn Balor and Samoa Joe. Guys who aren't really in a team, but they eventually end up getting the victory over everybody else. And considering the fact that Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez are a formidable duo, a formal tag team, I think they're going to lose this one. However, that prediction is kind of spoiled by this next matchup, as this one consists of two teams that are, well, basically actually tag teams in this second of two Dusty Rhodes Classic Finals, as MSK takes on Grizzled Young Veterans. This is probably the easiest prediction for me of the night. I think MSK are going to win because they're the new tag team on the block, and you want to establish that they are a formidable duo, and as such, they're probably going to beat the Grizzled Young Veterans, who, as far as I can tell, they're kind of just there to lose. That's sort of their big role in NXT. So, yeah, MSK, I got them for the win. But now we get to the title matches, as the NXT North American Championship is on the line with Johnny Gargano taking on Kushida. Oh my god, this match sounds awesome. Gargano versus Kushida, that sounds... How could that be a bad match? How could that be a bad match? It can't be. It has to be the best match of the night, or else the universe will basically cave in on itself if this is not the best match of the night. It's destined to be that. And I believe Johnny Gargano could lose the North American Championship. However, I don't think it'll be here. I think he will beat Kushida in a very good technical standout matchup. But afterwards, let's look back at the women's division, as the NXT women's title will be on the line in a triple threat match as Io Shirai takes on Toni Storm and Mercedes Martinez. Now, you'd think that this would be Toni Storm and Ember Moon based off of the last pay-per-view, or the last TakeOver, I should say. But no, apparently Mercedes Martinez is replacing Ember Moon, as Moon is put in the women's Dusty Rhodes Classic thing. And as such, I think Io Shirai is going to retain, because now you know we have to get that match eventually between Shirai and Ember, which that'll be fun. That I can guarantee you that one will be fun. But I think Io Shirai is probably going to retain here. And I don't know, maybe she'll hold that thing. How long has she held the title? She's held the title for maybe like 8 months. She might break a year. I could totally see Io Shirai breaking a year. But finally, we got the main event of the evening for the NXT Championship. It's Pete Dunne versus Finn Balor. This one should also be a very good match, in my opinion. Balor versus Dunne. How could that not be a great match? I am super interested in this matchup. But even though I love my boy Pete Dunne, I'd have to say that Finn Balor is probably retaining once again. Finn Balor has been kicking ass in NXT, and he's been building himself up so much that I think the only guy he can possibly lose that title to is probably Karrion Kross. Like, Karrion Kross is this monster. He's basically like the Kane of NXT. And, you know, he had the NXT title for just like, oh my god, maybe like 24 hours. So I think the only guy Finn Balor can probably lose that championship to right now is Karrion Kross. And I don't know what's going to happen with that matchup. But Kross is sort of making his way back to NXT now. So maybe the next TakeOver will feature that match. Hopefully Balor as the Demon. But yeah, for right now, I think Finn Balor is going to retain. And that is it for the NXT TakeOver Vengeance Day predictions. What do you guys think is going to happen on the show? Let me know down there in the comments. And of course, be sure to tune into the live reactions that we always do. It's always fun to do these, especially for NXT shows, because I know that the people who watch the NXT shows are really devoted to NXT, and I can feel that energy, and I love it. And I love NXT too. I would rather watch a TakeOver with you guys than a main roster show, and that's yeah. It's not fun sometimes to watch the main roster shows. However, ladies and gentlemen, after that, I've got to thank you all so much for watching. Please let me know what you guys think. Comment down below, leave a like, all that good stuff. Subscribe if you haven't already, but if you have, why not hit the bell to be notified of everything we do here on GrappleNation? Of course, my name is Dominic, and have a good day. Bye-bye.